So, I want to tell you a story about a mentee that I worked with last year, Monica. And she's Costa Rican. And I met her in a yoga class that I was teaching. And the moment I met her, there was a sense of familiarity, like I had known her forever. And I'm starting to realize when I feel that way with women and men, that there's a future timeline that's about to unfold. And so she attended one of my classes and sent me a message on social media of how deeply the transmission and the teaching impacted her. And we were talking back and forth, and we eventually ended up working together for my feminine embodiment mentorship. And at the time, it was only a 2-month mentorship. It's now 3 to 6 months. But when she first came to me, here's what was going on in her life. She had just recently sold a big company and was burned out. She was actually diagnosed with adrenal fatigue. So she was just totally depleted, totally exhausted. She was feeling numb, disconnected from her body, very scattered in her energy field. And she was feeling like not much of a sense of play. That was really important to her. And so in our journey together, I watched her unfold, and she started to leave voice notes, which was an edge for her in the beginning, but she started leaving juicy voice notes, and I witnessed her unfold into a grounded woman, into a grounded, easeful, flowing woman whose energy was once scattered, now contained. She cultivated a daily Kundalini practice, which largely contributes to the grounding of her energy. And she started to unfurl like a beautiful peony. And I watched her just unfurl into her radiance and her vitality. And I watched her move through things like imposter syndrome as she was expanding. And eventually, the external world started to reflect that back to her. So I want to read you a testimonial that Monica left for me, and then I'll drop a video after because they say it better than I ever could. But Monica, after working with me, said, the mentorship with Natalie literally changed my life. It changed the way I experience life and the way that I experience myself, my body, and all my interactions. Working with Natalie was the gateway for me to become so much more in tune with my emotions, my triggers, and my limiting beliefs. And it was a portal in which I became more alive and so much more myself. I was able to deeply meet the goddess within me and fully embody her. I honestly did not expect such a huge shift in me, in my way of receiving life. I knew it would be helpful, and I knew it would be expansive, but not this life-changing. I wish everyone I loved and cared about would work with Natalie and take her program seriously. Whew. All right, loves, I'm going to play her video for you next. Check it out.
The return mentorship literally changed my life. Working with Natalie has been one of the best decisions I made in my life, and also one of the best investments I made in myself in the past couple of years. It it changed the way I view life. It changed the way I experience life. It changed the way I relate with people around me. It changed the relationship with myself and my body, and how I talk to myself, how I deal with triggers, with limiting beliefs, with anything that comes my way. I pretty much have a different way of dealing with, a more embodied, more compassionate, more in tune with myself. And also creating a daily morning routine and a Kundalini practice that I can follow easily everywhere I go has been the core practice that has always anchored me to my body and brings me back to my body and my heart and my soul. And putting myself first in that way in the morning has been game changer for me, has been a game changer in the way I set boundaries with myself and with life. Also, digital detoxing has been of a lot of value for me in this way, and I really cannot thank Natalie enough, and I cannot recommend her enough. I can't wait to keep working with her and deepening my practices and my knowledge, my practices that I have already been embodying in my life, and just moving forward with new things.
So much, Monica, for your beautiful words. It was an honor to serve you and to walk with you on your journey to your deep womanhood. And for those of you watching this at home, if this video of her share touched something in you, meaning you felt something in your heart, you felt something in your body, whether that's contraction, excitement, nervousness, curiosity, I invite you to lean into that. Because this is for you, this message. If you're here now, this message is for you. I'm a Tantric embodiment mentor for women specifically, and I guide you, mentor you, and co-journey with you into your body, really prioritizing space for the mystery to emerge, space for your full feminine expression to emerge, cultivating safety in your nervous system so that you feel safe to be seen, unapologetically expressed in this world. We use sensuality to help you connect back to your body, out of the head brain into the heart, into the womb, to remember why you came here, to remember that every moment is a gift, and to remember your divinity and your sacredness, and knowing that your body is a temple, is an altar, and it must be tended to every single day. I invite you to hop on a complimentary session with me. It's called a Return Home Session. It's 1 hour on Zoom. I'll leave the link below. And what happens there is you'll fill out a form just to start to unearth what's moving in you, why you feel curious, where you are with your connection to your femininity and your body. And on the call, we'll uncover and discover if and how I can serve that journey for you. Sending you so much love. Ciao, ciao.